Hello everyone, this is Jack. I've been assigned to actually show you how to do the crack. I'm going to use Kali Linux to do it, as it already has all the programs I'm going to need pre-installed, because it's a distro that was designed for penetration testing. So once you get into Kali Linux, you're going to open up a terminal, and the first thing that we need to do is we need to determine what our wireless interface is. Now, I've already done a lot of these steps before, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again. We use the program airmon-ng to figure out what our interface is, and ours is WLAN 0 moon. Now we want to put our interface into monitor mode, and you do that by starting the interface using, again, airmon-ng. And like I said, it is already in there. So now what we want to do is we want to actually find access points to see which one we can try to crack. And so here we have all the access points nearby. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. The BSSID is the MAC address. The channel is important. You're going to need that. And then the encryption is right here so that you know whether or not you're going to be able to utilize this to crack the passphrase. So now we want to focus on the Belkin test router. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and again use a new program called aerodump-ng. We're going to have the channel, and we're going to write a folder or a file called Belkin to our directory, and we're going to make sure that we're looking at the actual access point or router, and then we put in our interface. Now we are looking directly at our router. I'm going to go ahead and open up another terminal. What we want to do now is we want to figure out how we can get data so that we can actually use our cracking program to be able to crack the password. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to associate with the program, and we're going to use a program called AirReplay. AirReplay-ng. This associates to the MAC address of the access point that we're trying to associate with. Once we do that, we get a sending authentication request, and our authentication request was successful, and our association was successful. So now we can begin our ARP attack, where it's going to be a replay ARP attack. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sending packets and ARP to the access point, and our data is going to begin to increase a lot faster than just sitting around waiting for people to connect. And this will allow us to be able to actually find ways for us to hack, or data to hack, the password. So this is the syntax to begin our attack, and we're going to go ahead and start that. And what you're going to see is that we're sending packets, and our data is going to start going up. And this is going to take a little while. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I have already done it before. What will next happen is, as we get our data to increase, we're going to go ahead and try to start the cracking of the passcode. and we're going to use aircrack to be able to do that. Now, the file that you created before is important here. That's going to be the file that actually you're going to use to begin where the data is being saved. So we're going to go ahead and do air cracking ng belkin01.cap. And what it's doing is it's testing the keys off of the 511 initiation vectors that we've already created. When it fails, and it will fail in the beginning, it's going to try again once it has 5,000 initialization vectors again. And it will continue to do that until we actually have the passcode. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and we'll start it up again once we actually have the hacked password.